local water restrictions take effect, some people are questioning the message that they're hearing about conservation.
Well, a massive data center is being considered in Box Elder County. The proposed project could require billions of gallons of water every year. Ariel Harrison joins us live after speaking with water officials and residents about this growing concern.
Well, I'm told water levels are already low across Utah this year, which is why districts in this area are already asking people to cut back with their water use for the summer following one of the driest winters. And this, of course, comes at a time when there's talk of a massive data center project and has people thinking about how they're being told every drop counts as this is happening.
One of those bad, dry years.
With temperatures climbing into the 90s and 100s, water districts across the state are concerned. This messaging went out to communities serviced by the Weber Basin Water Conservancy District.
What are the local restrictions?
We're requesting no one water their landscapes until May 15th.
Scott Paxman is the general manager and CEO of the district. He says in addition to ending the irrigation season in September, they've also made a 20% reduction for all irrigation contracts.
How does that translate to everyday water use and, say, the household, the business?
For the most part, you can water how you normally do, with the exception that nobody needs to water more than 3 days a week, even in July and August.
Paxman says the changes are necessary as reservoirs in the Weber area are not filled to capacity from the snowpack. Alex Chappell lives in Layton.
Sounds like they're 60% full, which kind of gives us about a year buffer. What do you make of that?
That is kind of scary to hear, especially after a winter like we just had. Who knows what the next winter is going to have in store for us. A year doesn't feel like a very big buffer to me.
But the restrictions come at the same time as talks for a proposed data center development in Box Elder County, a project that raises questions about water use. Utah Clean Energy, a nonprofit based in Salt Lake, says the center would need 16.6 billion gallons of water per year to operate. That's approximately 25,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
A project like that has me really scared when we're trying to conserve as individuals.
What do you want state and community leaders to consider about the data center?
How it's going to affect us, those of us that live here. Absolutely. Is it going to affect our water? Is it going to increase our temperatures? I've heard a lot of things that make me really scared.
Now, a frequently asked questions page on the governor's website shares more details about the Stratos project, including how water use would happen. It says that the data center would rely on a closed-loop cooling system, meaning water is recycled within the facility and not continuously drawn from local sources. I will link that page of information, that FAQ information from the governor's website with this story on our website, KUTV.com. Reporting live, Ariel Harrison, KUTV 2 News.
Ariel, thank you. Utah organizations who oppose the data center say they will deliver a letter to Governor Cox explaining their concerns. We're told more than 6,000 people who live here in Utah have signed it. They plan to deliver the letter Thursday morning, and the Capitol organizers want the governor to protect the Great Salt Lake, its wetlands, and the communities of northern Utah from the data center's water use.
Well, the man behind the data center, Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, has some sharp words for people who oppose the plan. He posted on social media saying in part, quote, "We noticed an immediate spike in misinformation on two platforms, Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. Why is this happening across America? Why every time we announce national defense in terms of giving us computer power, do we get pounded by all of these IP addresses? So these are proxies for the Chinese government," is my argument. They're just spreading falsehoods. This is the CCP at work here. There's no question about it.
Meanwhile, new research from Bloomberg shows that data centers are driving up utility bills in at least 13 states across the country. The analysis shows that Americans who live near a data center are paying as much as 267% more every month for their energy than they were 5 years ago. The research shows the amount of energy consumed by commercial buildings like data centers will more than double. The Stratos data center, though, expected to generate its own energy.